One of the biggest stories of the 2018 Winter Olympics in South Korea was the participation of North Korea in the friendly tone struck by the two countries. This optimistic move has been raising hopes of the Korean public, especially those with loved ones in the north. The last separated family reunion took place in October 2015 before inter-Korean relations were frozen. Will the inter-Korean talks this month possibly lead to the resumption of reunions? This is the Korean National Red Cross headquarters in Seoul, which mandates programs dedicated to resolving humanitarian challenges regarding the 38th parallel. It also proposed a separate round of indirect family reunions via video conference to restore family links between separated families. But unfortunately, no video meeting has taken place since 2007. As a result, this place is now filled only with posts, hoping for the next reunion to take place as soon as possible. Jointly produced by the Ministry of Unification and the Red Cross from 2005, the library has over 19,000 video messages from separated family members, greeting families in the north and sharing memories of hometowns and relatives.
Because the surviving separated family members are very old, we have been producing 10-minute video messages for them to keep a record of their voices and appearances. It allows them to send a message to their family in the north, which one day we hope to deliver.
According to the Integrated Information System for Separated Families, some 130,000 separated family members have applied for reunions since 1988, with less than half surviving today. Also, 3,800 of them died last year alone. With the first round of displaced people visiting their homeland in September 1985, only 4,185, or 3.2% of all separated family members, have been reunited through 21 meetings. Once again, no meeting has taken place since 2015. The Moon Jae-in administration has constantly been calling for the resumption of family reunions, even during the high-level talks with the North on January 9th, which were held to encourage its participation in the Winter Olympics. However, Pyongyang demanded a precondition, which was the return of 12 waitresses from a North Korean government-run restaurant in China that entered South Korea in 2016.
We consider the issue of separated families a humanitarian matter, but North Korean authorities regard it as a political one. Therefore, I believe we should demand the resumption of family reunions as a precondition for us to expand exchanges and support the North.
We caught up with Jensen, a displaced person residing in Bupyeong-gu, Incheon. 90 years old this year, he's from Dancheon, Hamgyeongnam-do province and came to the south 69 years ago when he was 22 years old.
My parents didn't dare leave, but still urged me to escape and stay alive. I thought I'll be able to go back in 2 to 3 days, which ended up being nearly 7 decades.
Contrary to what he believed at the time, it was not a temporary farewell, but rather a decades-long wait with no promise of reunion. Thinking of his family and relatives, Chon volunteered at orphanages and nursing homes his whole life. As a token of appreciation for his service, he was invited to the north and met his uncle near Wonsan in Hamgyeongnam-do province, but not the entire family.
Only 2 members of my entire family are alive now. The rest have passed away already. Therefore, I was very happy to meet my family again, but also felt heartbroken at the same time.
There's another reason why Chon is hoping to meet his family across the border. His wife, also a displaced person from the north, applied for all 21 reunion events, yet never met her family until she passed away 3 months ago.
I thought about my family every day, but they've been all passed away before I could meet them. I know many are skeptical about the next family reunion taking place, but I believe it will. I'm one of the believers.
The vast majority of the displaced people have never met their families on the other side of the peninsula since the division. For them, the government conducted DNA tests and set up a database on their gene information so their offspring can meet future relatives even after their death. Despite the practical limits and long wait, separated families are not losing hope of meeting their kin, based on expectations that inter-Korean ties will improve through the upcoming summit.
The greatest wish for displaced people in the South is to stay in correspondence with their families across the border. I believe it is one of the priorities for the government to deal with regarding separated families.
The issue of separated families is the most urgent and emotional humanitarian matter for the two Koreas, as more Asian Koreans have passed away without a chance of meeting with their relatives on the opposite side of the inter-Korean border. Time is fast running out. Hopefully, this peaceful momentum will continue so they can finally reunite with their families.